Hello, everyone. Welcome to our webinar on the new Atlassian System of Work. Really excited to be here today. Thank you, everyone, for joining. My name is Zach. I'm part of our customer engagement team over here at Atlas Bench. We are an Atlassian solution partner based in Florida. We are a platinum Atlassian solution partner, and we are cloud migration specialized as well. And we won Atlassian's 2024 World Class Software Development Partner of the Year in the Americas. Really happy to be here today. I'll hand it over to Riley for an introduction on himself.
Hi, I'm Riley Venable. I'm the Services Director here at Atlas Bench. I have around a decade of experience in the Atlassian ecosystem, so super excited to be here with Zach and answer some of your questions during the Q&A segment.
Great. Yeah, so we have a really exciting presentation today. We're going to walk through the Atlassian System of Work, the capabilities of it, the different collections. There's been tons of new changes to the Atlassian Cloud Platform over the past year, and we're excited to share them with you today. Like Riley said, once we are done with the presentation, we will keep an eye out in the chat for any questions you folks have. If there's not many questions, we'll buy you some time back. But I think we are ready to get started here. So I'm going to share my screen. Okay. My screen look good, Riley?
Yeah, it looks great. I'll let you kick it off here, Zach, and then I'll be back for Q&A.
Brilliant. Let's get right into it. Okay. So looks like we're good here. All right, so here's what we'll cover today. So first, a brief overview of Atlas Bench, then a high-level look at the Atlassian System of Work and how it enables modern teamwork. And then from there, we will walk through the 4 Atlassian collections. So teamwork, service, strategy, and software, and how each supports different layers of work. We will then cover the Teamwork Graph and Rovo, which provide the intelligence and AI foundation across the platform. And then finally, we will review the core Atlassian platform apps that bring everything together, and we will wrap up with a Q&A. So let's get right into it. So Atlas Bench is not your typical Atlassian solution partner. We were named Atlassian's 2024 World Class Software Development Partner of the Year in the Americas for our ability to design and implement advanced solutions across the Atlassian Cloud System of Work. Now, these projects require specialized knowledge that few partners can deliver, which is why Atlassian trusts us with the largest and most complex projects. We also reached Atlassian Platinum Partner status in record time and are cloud specialized as well. We operate as an extension of the Atlassian team, helping customers fully leverage the entire Atlassian Cloud Platform, which is now organized into 4 connected collections: teamwork, service, software, and strategy. And our expertise spans the entire platform, including Rovo AI and the Teamwork Graph, which connect data, people, and processes across every Atlassian product to create one unified system of work. Now, the Atlassian System of Work is a philosophy and framework for how modern organizations achieve alignment, collaboration, and innovation at scale. It combines proven teamwork principles with an intelligent cloud platform that connects team, tools, and data into one system. Atlassian believes great teamwork is intentional. It happens when teams have clear goals, shared plans, and accessible knowledge. The System of Work brings these together so teams can focus on outcomes instead of process, and it's built on 3 core principles. First, align work to goals. When goals are visible and connected to daily work, teams stay focused on what matters. Second, plan and track work together. A shared source of truth builds trust, improves collaboration, and allows teams to adapt quickly. And then third, unleash organizational knowledge. When knowledge is captured and connected, teams reduce work, make faster decisions, and innovate more effectively. Now, these principles are embedded into Atlassian's Cloud Platform, powered by the Teamwork Graph and enhanced by Rovo AI, their AI capability, which we'll get into later. And together they turn disconnected data into context and action, helping teams deliver meaningful outcomes. So I think this is a very powerful slide here. So next are the collections. Atlassian organizes its cloud platform into 4 product collections: teamwork, software, service, and strategy. Each collection represents a connected layer of work, bringing teams, tools, and data together around a shared purpose. This structure mirrors how organizations actually operate today, Planning, development, service delivery, and strategy are not isolated activities. They're actually connected. Now, by organizing the platform this way, Atlassian creates a single cohesive system that supports work from day-to-day execution all the way up to enterprise goals. Now, first is the Teamwork Collection. So the Teamwork Collection focuses on unifying collaboration and knowledge across teams. It brings together Jira for planning and tracking work, Confluence for documentation and knowledge sharing, and Loom for asynchronous video communication. Now, it also includes Rovo with expanded AI usage for automation and assistance, and Guard for advanced enterprise security. Now, together, these tools give teams a shared foundation for planning, communication, and knowledge, all in one connected experience. Now, Jira is the first core product in the Teamwork Collection. It is Atlassian's foundational work management and planning tool designed to bring teams together to plan, track, and deliver work in one shared system. Jira acts as the single source of truth, connecting daily work to broader business goals, and is used by teams across engineering, marketing, product, IT, and operations. And Jira supports any way of working, from Agile and Scrum to Kanban and fully customized workflows. And key capabilities include projects, boards, work items, workflows, timelines, automation, and reporting. Now, within the Teamwork Collection, Jira provides the structure and visibility that allow teams to stay aligned, collaborate effectively, and move forward with confidence. Now, Confluence is the knowledge workspace in the Teamwork Collection. It is where teams create, organize, and share documentation, plans, and ideas in one connected space. And Confluence ties knowledge directly to work in Jira and across Atlassian, so information stays current and actionable. With Rovo AI built in, teams can draft content faster, find answers instantly, and stay aligned through summaries and contextual search. Confluence ensures knowledge supports execution, not just the documentation side of things. Now, Loom is the async video communication product in the Teamwork Collection. It allows teams to quickly record and share short video messages, adding visual and verbal context without scheduling meetings, and Loom reduces meeting load while improving clarity across distributed teams. With Loom AI, teams can automatically generate summaries, transcripts, and action items from recordings, and videos and insights can be embedded directly into Confluence pages or attached to Jira work items, keeping communication tied to execution. And then we have Atlassian Guard. And Atlassian Guard provides enterprise-grade security for the Atlassian Cloud and is included at no extra cost with the Teamwork Collection. It helps organizations protect sensitive data by enforcing advanced authentication, single sign-on, and consistent security policies across users. Guard also monitors activity, identifies high-risk behavior, and reduces shadow IT risk. With centralized visibility and built-in response capabilities, Guard ensures teams can collaboratively and securely do everything they need to do without adding complexity and additional tools. And the Teamwork Collection includes significantly more Rovo usage than standard product plans. So compared to individual Jira, Confluence, or Jira Service Management subscriptions, the Teamwork Collection provides 10 times more Rovo credits and index objects per user. This allows teams to use Rovo chat, agents, search, and automations at much higher volume without hitting usage limits. And then we have the Service Collection. So the Service Collection is designed to deliver smarter support experiences across the organization. It includes Jira Service Management for handling requests and incidents, and Customer Service Management for omni-channel support. Assets provides visibility into resources and configuration items, while Operations supports on-call scheduling, alerting, and incident coordination. Rovo adds AI-powered assistance and automation, helping teams resolve issues faster and reduce manual work as well. Now, Jira Service Management is the core product in the Service Collection. It is a modern service management platform that helps teams manage requests, incidents, problems, changes, and assets in one system. It brings IT, operations, and development teams together to deliver fast, reliable service. With built-in AI through Rovo, Jira Service Management automates request handling, improves incident response, and enables smarter self-service. Assets and configuration management provide visibility into the infrastructure and resources behind services, reducing risk and improving decision-making. And then we have Customer Service Management. So Customer Service Management is Atlassian's AI-powered solution for delivering modern customer support, and it's part of the Service Collection. It gives support teams full context by connecting customer data, knowledge and work across the Atlassian platform through the teamwork graph. And with Rovo built in, AI can assist with 24/7 support, suggest actions, escalate when needed, and continuously improve over time. So the app supports omni-channel service, customizable support sites, and seamless collaboration between support, product development, and operations teams. And it's built on Jira, so it ensures customer issues move quickly from request to resolution with all the right context in one place. And then we have the strategy collection. The strategy collection helps align goals and execution across the enterprise. It includes focus for strategic planning, talent for workforce insights and alignment, and Jira Align for delivery and portfolio management. Rovo supports this layer with AI-driven insights, helping leaders make better strategic decisions and keep execution aligned with business priorities. Now, focus is the foundation of the strategy collection. It serves as a central hub for strategy planning, connecting strategic priorities to goals, work, people, and funding in one place. Focus gives leaders a clear view of how strategy is defined, staffed, and executed across the organization. With real-time visibility into priorities and seamless integration with Jira and Jira Align, Focus helps decision makers track progress, adapt as conditions change, and act on opportunities quickly. And Focus bridges the gap between strategy and execution, ensuring that what matters most is clearly defined, funded, and delivered. And then we have talent. So talent is the workforce planning product in the strategy collection. It helps organizations put the right people on the right priorities by connecting workforce data directly to strategic initiatives. Talent provides visibility into roles, skills, and capacity so leaders can see how their strategy is staffed and where gaps or risks exist. By linking talent to priorities and focus, teams can allocate resources with confidence, plan hiring more effectively, and ensure the workforce is aligned to the outcomes that matter most. And then we have Jira Align, and this is the execution layer of the strategy collection. So it connects enterprise strategy to delivery by making work visible across teams, programs, and portfolios in real time. Leaders gain insight into progress, dependencies, and blockers so they can course correct quickly. And Jira Align helps align every team to strategic priorities by mapping investments to customer value and outcomes. So it supports agile, waterfall, and hybrid delivery models and integrates with Jira and other delivery tools, allowing teams to work as they do today while leaders plan and steer at scale. Now, Jira Align ensures strategy translates into execution and measurable results. And then we have one of my personal favorites, the software collection. Now, this accelerates modern development workflows. It includes Bitbucket for secure code collaboration and Bitbucket pipelines for scalable CI/CD. Compass provides visibility into software components and ownership, while DX delivers insights into developer productivity and experience. Now, Rovo Dev adds AI-assisted coding across the development lifecycle, helping teams reduce friction and deliver software faster. So Bitbucket is Atlassian's code and CI/CD platform in the software collection. It connects source code, pipelines, and delivery workflows directly to Jira, giving teams full visibility from idea to production. Bitbucket supports secure code collaboration, scalable CI/CD, and platform-wide standards for quality and compliance. With AI built in, including Rovo Dev, Bitbucket helps teams reduce cycle time through smarter code reviews, pipeline troubleshooting, and context-aware assistance that understands the code base, Jira work items, and documentation. As part of the software collection, Bitbucket provides a complete AI-native software delivery experience that helps teams ship high-quality software faster and more reliably. And then we have Bitbucket Pipelines. Bitbucket Pipelines is Atlassian's built-in CI/CD solution in the software collection. It allows teams to build, test, and deploy code directly where it lives inside Bitbucket without context switching. And Pipeline supports standardized, policy-driven workflows while still giving teams flexibility to customize and integrate third-party tools. With AI-powered assistance, teams can troubleshoot broken pipelines faster and gain end-to-end visibility into deployments linked to Jira work items and Confluence documentation. It's included with Bitbucket, and Pipelines provides scalable, secure CI/CD for teams of any size. Compass is Atlassian's internal developer platform in the software collection. It gives engineering teams a central catalog of services, components, and ownership, helping developers find what they need quickly and stay in flow. Compass tracks software health, team metrics, and operational readiness in one place. And by reducing cognitive load and improving visibility across the software landscape, Compass helps organizations improve developer experience, reliability, and delivery speed at scale. And we have a new one here. So Rovo Dev is Atlassian's AI-powered developer teammate. It's designed to reduce friction across the entire software development lifecycle. It helps teams automate busy work and accelerate delivery in several key areas. For planning, Rovo Dev surfaces relevant knowledge from across the Atlassian platform. For code generation, it can turn Jira work items into working code, including tests and documentation. It also speeds up code reviews with AI-powered validation, and soon will support multi-step automation that plans, generates, and reviews code in parallel. Rovo Dev is available wherever developers work. So it runs in the command line through the Rovo Dev CLI, with Jira support coming soon to generate branches, commits, and pull requests automatically. It is available in Bitbucket Cloud for PR reviews and build troubleshooting, in GitHub for validation and fixes, and in IDEs like VS Code to keep developers in flow. It's built in the Atlassian Teamwork Graph, which we'll get to later, and Rovo Dev keeps code aligned to organizational goals while maintaining enterprise-grade security and privacy. Now, Atlassian recently acquired DX in one of their biggest acquisitions in history for over $1 billion. DX is a platform that measures and improves developer experience using qualitative surveys, system metrics, and AI-driven insights. It helps engineering leaders understand where teams face friction, how AI is impacting productivity, and where to focus improvement efforts. And DX now becomes part of the software collection, strengthening Atlassian's ability to improve developer experience and delivery outcomes at scale. Now let's get into the Teamwork Graph and Rovo. So the Teamwork Graph is the intelligent data layer of the Atlassian Cloud Platform. It connects people, work, goals, and knowledge across every Atlassian product in more than 100 integrated apps, creating a single, unified system of work. By bringing together data from Jira, Confluence, Jira Service Management, and connected tools, it gives teams a complete picture of what is happening, why it matters, and how work connects across the organization. Every Atlassian product is built to integrate deeply with the Teamwork Graph. So features, fields, and workflows are designed to feed meaningful context into this shared intelligence layer. And when information is combined this way, it becomes far more valuable. The Teamwork Graph delivers unified data, contextual intelligence, and end-to-end visibility. It is also the AI-ready foundation that powers Rovo and other Atlassian AI experiences, turning connected data into insight and action. And then Rovo. Rovo is Atlassian's built-in AI capability available across the entire cloud platform at no additional cost. It is powered by the Teamwork Graph, which means Rovo understands your organization's context, including people, work, goals, and knowledge. And because of this, it works directly inside the tools teams already use and helps them get work done faster. Rovo connects data across Jira, Confluence, Jira Service Management, and more, giving teams instant access to collective knowledge. And it is built into every Atlassian Cloud app and spans all collections, so AI is available wherever work happens. But most importantly, Rovo supports every role from engineers and project managers to service agents, bringing AI-powered insights, automation, and assistance across the entire organization. Rovo Chat is built directly into every Atlassian app, making it easy to think, plan, and create alongside AI wherever work happens. It acts as an always available teammate for brainstorming ideas, planning projects, and running quick research. Because it is powered by the Teamwork Graph, Rovo Chat understands your organization's context and delivers relevant, accurate responses. Now, recent updates make Rovo Chat even more collaborative. So Canvas provides a shared workspace where teams can co-create and refine ideas together. Personal memory allows Rovo to remember preferences and past work to improve relevance. And with over 100 skills, Rovo Chat can take real action from drafting content to automating workflows as well. So together, this helps teams move projects forward faster and turn ideas into actual outcomes. And then we have Rovo Search. So Rovo Search is Atlassian's enterprise search experience that brings your company's entire knowledge base into a single intelligent gateway. It connects apps, documents, and data sources across the organization to deliver fast, accurate, and contextual results. Today, RovoSearch serves over 3 million users and supports more than 50 data connectors, including tools like Google Drive, Figma, GitHub, and Microsoft Teams, and results are ranked based on what is most relevant to each user. RovoSearch is also becoming the default search experience in Jira, making it easier to find work items, projects, and documents across Atlassian and third-party apps. Now, it's built on the teamwork graph as well, so it delivers measurable improvements in performance and relevance, giving teams secure access to connected knowledge so they can make faster, better informed decisions. And then Rovo Studio. Rovo Studio is where teams build with AI. It lets teams design AI agents, automations, content hubs, and apps using natural language. Everything is powered by the teamwork graph, so outputs stay contextual, secure, and connected to real work. With Rovo Studio, teams can create custom agents tailored to their workflows, embed automations directly into cross-team processes with human-in-the-loop controls, curate content hubs to keep teams aligned, and model real-world business objects to reflect how their organization works. Adoption is already significant, so Rovo agents have appeared in more than 2.4 million business workflows, and Studio also includes enterprise-grade governance with fine-grained permissions, conversation logs, analytics, and versioning. Now, the ecosystem continues to expand with over 100 skills today and broader tool support coming. Studio also enables advanced automations and no-code app creation as well, assembling production-grade apps on Forge with secure access and teamwork graph data. Security and compliance are also built in, allowing organizations to deploy AI with confidence. Rovo agents are designed to take action directly inside the tools and workflows teams use every day. They automate routine tasks, reduce context switching, and keep work moving forward. And because they're powered by that teamwork graph, Rovo agents understand organizational data and can act intelligently in context. They can triage support tickets, generate project updates, review code, and manage recurring approvals, freeing times to focus on higher value work. Now, using Rovo Studio, anyone can design and deploy custom agents in minutes and embed them across Jira, Confluence, Bitbucket, and other tools. And Rovo dev agents extend these capabilities into software development, helping with code reviews, migrations, debugging, and vulnerability resolution. And together, Rovo agents and Rovo dev agents turn AI into an active teammate that drives real outcomes. And now we're going to get into the platform apps. So these are the shared experiences across the Atlassian Cloud System of Work that are included with the majority of the Atlassian plans. So Home is the central hub for all Atlassian Cloud work. It brings together updates, projects, and tools from Jira, Confluence, Jira Service Management, and more into one place, helping users stay focused and aligned. Home provides a personalized view of your most used apps, recent work, and recommended next steps. It also connects teams and goals, showing who's working on what and how work ties back to objectives. Projects and status updates are summarized automatically in a single feed, and dashboards provide real-time visibility into key metrics across products. Now, Home gives teams one starting point for their workday. And then Goals connects company objectives to real outcomes, keeping every team aligned on what matters most. It links goals directly to where work happens in Jira, Confluence, and other Atlassian apps, creating visibility and accountability across the organization. Teams can align around shared company-wide OKRs or use any goal framework that fits their needs. Work items, projects, and product ideas can be tied directly to goals, making it clear how daily work supports larger objectives, and progress updates are generated automatically and shared with stakeholders, removing the need for manual status reporting. Goals provides a flexible and visible way to track ownership, progress, and risk in one place. Projects standardize how teams share progress and stay aligned across Atlassian. They bring clarity by connecting the who, what, why, and how of work in one place, reducing the need for status meetings and manual updates. Teams can clearly see who owns each project, why it matters, and where the work is happening. Progress updates are shared automatically on a weekly basis through Atlassian Home, email, or Microsoft Teams. Updates stay concise, highlighting wins, blockers, and next steps. And projects also connect directly to Jira Epics, goals, and other Atlassian apps, showing how every effort contributes to larger outcomes. Now, Teams gives visibility into who's who, what they're working on, and how collaboration happens across the organization. It brings people, projects, and goals together in a single directory, Powered by the teamwork graph, teams can easily browse and visualize how work connects across groups and initiatives. Users can search and filter by project, goal, department, or location to quickly find the right people. And teams can also show organizational structure, including reporting lines and how work ladders up across the company. So with support for mentioning entire teams and assigning work to groups, collaboration happens faster across all of your Atlassian apps. Now, analytics. Analytics brings Atlassian and third-party data together to deliver clear, actionable insights. It provides a unified data foundation by connecting Jira, Confluence, Jira Service Management, and other tools into a pre-modeled Atlassian data lake that is ready to explore. Teams can use pre-built dashboards, rich visualizations, and AI-driven insights to understand progress, priorities, and blockers. Analytics also supports flexible analysis through low-code, no-code, and SQL options, making it easy to answer specific business questions. And data can be shared with external BI tools to combine operational, financial, and customer insights for broader decision-making as well. And then the final one, assets. So assets turns the things your business relies on into actionable connected data. It allows teams to model any business object from IT hardware and software licenses to facilities and critical operational assets in a way that is flexible for any team or workflow. Assets can be linked directly to Jira work items, service requests, and automations, turning static inventories into systems that drive real action. Now, by using asset data, teams can identify trends, reduce costs, and improve resource allocation. Assets also enhances the teamwork graph by connecting people, work, and business objects, creating a more complete organizational view. Okay, so that is the overview there. If you have any questions, you can reach out to Atlas Bench at info@atlas-bench.com, or you can visit our website, atlas-bench.com, for more information on any of these products or our Atlassian services. But we can transition into the Q&A now. Bring Riley back in here. Hello, Riley.
Hey, how's it going? That was a great presentation.
Thank you very much. Okay, so have we got any questions?
Not that I see at the moment.
Okay. So what are you most excited about recently, Riley, from the Atlassian System of Work, or maybe coming up in the future?
I like assets right now. I think becoming a platform app gives a lot more opportunities and ideas to connect your CMDB to a variety of different use cases and being able to use it in normal Jira as well. So we're seeing a lot of customers gravitating towards assets. Of course, also the platform apps like Home, as well as goals and projects. Those are included in all of your plans. So I see a lot of customers getting value out of that. And it's like your central home for all of your projects, goals, updates. So those are what I'm excited about right now. How about you, Zach?
Yeah, me personally, I'm very excited about the acquisition of DX because, as I mentioned previously, I mean, Atlas Bench won the 2024 World Class Software Development Partner of the Year award in Americas. And one of the reasons for that was our focus on the software collection and improving developer productivity using the Atlassian products. And why I'm so excited about DX is I think it's finally giving us a way to measure how effective our investments into AI and our clients' investments into AI are for the business. So it has a bunch of qualitative and quantitative surveys and metrics that leaders and engineering leaders can look at to see, is our investment in AI actually panning out well? So yeah, that's what I'm most excited about. And I guess, Riley, what do you think is a good starting place? Let's say somebody has, they just have Jira and Confluence at the moment. what are some products that they can start looking at, or maybe some functionality that they might not be utilizing? Like if you see a customer with that sort of setup, where should they go next in the Atlassian platform, in the Atlassian system of work?
I think the platform apps is a great starting point, especially for a basic level of strategic planning. And of course, it's already included within inside of your plan. So you can utilize those for managing strategic priorities, managing goals. So I think that's a great starting point just to get the interconnectivity of the Atlassian platform. From there, definitely utilizing Rovo. A lot of use cases that I find useful are definitely automated Rovo uh, workflows that you can actually just fully automate with AI. I see a lot of use cases there. But if you're talking more on a strategic planning, I would definitely recommend the strategy collection, talent, as well as you can go for talent and focus. Those are quite simple to get up and running quickly and can provide huge value, really quick ROI in terms of a strategy perspective. So those are what I look at. Also, you have assets too. Assets are very powerful and quite easy to set up if you know what you're doing. So that's a way to expand. Code repositories, you're looking at Bitbucket. Bitbucket has a lot of great functionalities and features, integrates great with Jira. So those are kind of my recommendations. I know we have a question here.
Yeah, I think I could take this one, Riley. So Karina Glacius, thank you very much for asking that. So how does the licenses work? If we need multiple Atlassian solutions in order to implement a system of work properly? That's a pretty loaded question, but I will say the first thing that you, oh, okay, there we go. Okay, I can see it on the screen. The first thing that I would say is you're going to want to, if you want to really invest in the Atlassian products, you want to be on the premium subscription. So let's say you're just on Jira and Confluence right now, just on standard. You want to upgrade those to premium because you're going to be able to leverage the sandbox and all of this AI functionality that we went over today. So I would focus on getting the most out of your current Atlassian products. The other thing is if you're on monthly billing at the moment, like let's say paying on a credit card, for example, that's some low hanging fruit as well. You can essentially switch that to annual, loop in some of these Atlassian products and save a lot of money there as well. But it's all about where you want to start. I mean, myself, a very standard deployment is just having Jira and Confluence. We went over the service collection. So for your internal employee support and internal customer support, you can start looking at something like Jira Service Management. And that can only be purchased now within the service collection. So if you get Jira Service Management, you'll also now have access to Customer Service Management, which can assist with your external customer support as well. So that's can be a replacement for stuff like Zendesk. So the licenses works pretty simply. You just start a trial. You can get a quote created. There's also a lot of resources online. I believe it's Atlassian Cloud / pricing calculator or something like that. Maybe I could provide that link. But there's a place where you can map out all the potential costs as well of these solutions. And any other questions here? I hope that answered your question, Karina. And let me go ahead and get the pricing calculator, and I'll put that link in here. But yeah, there's so many different places to start. I would say get the most out of your current products and what you're paying for today. Get the most out of the platform apps because those are completely free and typically included with your plan, except for analytics, which you have to go to enterprise for. So leverage what you have today and then look at all of your third-party tools that you currently have at the moment and try to figure out places where you can consolidate your tools into the Atlassian system of work. So it's not always a net new spend, you're actually migrating people from third-party tools and saving money that way as well. So that's a typical approach, and that would be called something like an Atlassian System of Work transformation, and that's a common thing that our clients do there. Let me keep an eye out for any other questions here. Okay, I guess another thing that I'd like to touch on, Riley, are you excited about Rovo Dev? Oh, Karina answered, yes, thanks, awesome. Are you excited about Rovo Dev? Because I definitely am. Have you had a chance to play with it or hear about any of our consultants playing with it? I'm just curious your thoughts on it.
Yeah, I've used it extensively, starting from the beta. I think Rovo Dev has a lot of potential, connecting basically your development tools with the Atlassian system of work, and of course, that code automation. An interesting workflow that I was testing recently is I started my project on my phone. So I had an app idea. I wanted to use Atlassian Forge, of course, an Atlassian app. So I took down some notes on my phone. I was doing a hike and I just took those notes on my phone. I went back and I put my notes directly into RovoDev and I said, let's plan together. From there, we started iterating through the plan, understanding what the requirements are of the app, understanding the back end, of course, which Atlassian Forge modules will we use, how is this going to connect with Jira. So we started iterating through the plan. And we were talking in a technical terminology, of course, with Atlassian Forge, and also using Rovo Dev in conjunction with the Atlassian Forge MCP server. So it has all the context of Atlassian Forge. From there, we made the project plan and it actually created all of the work items directly inside of Jira. So we made a epic and stories. And then also all of our documentation was pushed directly to Confluence. Once we had the plan and all of the tickets inside of our project, Rovo Dev was then able to help me draft a agent.md file. And what this does is it gives specific instructions for how you want Rovo Dev to actually go through in your process. And what we were able to do is I told him my process was I want Rovo Dev to track the tickets inside of Jira. I want all the documentation to be inside of Confluence. And when we're completed with the feature, to make sure that it updates the tickets, adds the correct comments. So iteratively, we just kept going through the actual backlog and we're able to create a impressive app. So I think that's a great workflow with Rovo Dev, especially if you do a lot of your work inside of Jira. It can basically make all those updates to your Jira and do the coding part as well. So you can basically have full insights into your Jira and Confluence without actually having to go and hop into the software itself. Because a lot of developers I've seen want to be kind of working in the code side. So it's great to have those connections. So I think Rovo Dev is very mature and definitely very competitive with other like Cloud Code, for example, on the market. So I really like the opportunity of Rovo Dev currently.
Okay, great. Great answer. Thank you very much, Riley. And I do want to stress, I think, the importance of, even if it's not the Atlassian system of work, which we certainly recommend. I mean, we're an Atlassian solution partner, but you need to be building the future of your business on a shared collection of integrated products. And I think the reason for that, at least in the Atlassian side of things, is the teamwork graph. So basically, the more Atlassian products you have, the more you build the foundation of your business processes, on the Atlassian products, the more data that you're going to feed into the Atlassian teamwork graph, and then the better responses and more you'll be able to leverage Rovo AI, Atlassian's AI capability. And you won't get that to the fullest extent if you're only managing your development processes, for example, just using one Atlassian product, Jira, and you're using all these different disparate tools to do other things in your business. You get the full power of the Atlassian system of work when you make a conscious plan to consolidate into the Atlassian system of work to leverage the teamwork graph so you can better leverage all of the platform apps and AI capabilities that are all powered by that teamwork graph. So really would like to stress for our tech leaders out there, build a foundation on a shared set of integrated tools. But I just figured I'd hit on that. And I guess another thing, Riley, so we touched on software, we touched on service. I guess, is there anything exciting to you? You mentioned a little bit about the strategy collection, focus, talent, maybe align. I'm just curious there on your thoughts.
Yeah, I think the strategy collection is really great for your executive level reporting on top of the Atlassian system of work. Before, all we had was Jira Align, but with the new strategy collection, you get talent as well as focus, which are much easier to actually get the ROI out of. Jira Align used to take a lot of coordination between both the Jira instance and syncing that between Jira Align. But we're seeing customers get ROI directly out of talent as well as focus very quickly. It's very user friendly and it scales with your team. So you can start simple. I think the simple way to start is you sync in your workday, for example, to talent. And from there, you can start organizing your strategic hiring plans, understanding where you're at capacity, where you might need more people, and then aligning your position planning and your talent to strategic priorities. So this is basically how you can also do planning for how much people that we need on the actual focus areas to drive value out of. And that syncs directly to Jira as well as goals for the platform app. So I think it's a great way to start planning strategically. And also it's lightweight, so you can grow as you need. And to get started, it's not very difficult. So I think there's a huge, opportunity for organizations to utilize strategy collection and not be overburdened by a extremely intensive implementation, for example, and having to align teams on teams on teams to get the actual ROI value out of the software. So it's a great new ad. We're definitely implementing it for a lot of customers. And that's the thing that we're seeing. It takes off really fast and you get ROI very quickly. It's usually within 1 month, teams can start seeing the real ROI. And the ROI that you can actually get from talent as well as focus is immense, because this is where you can strategically understand where you need to allocate more people, resources, more money, perhaps, and what's driving the actual ROI. And how do we understand what the capacity is to strategic priorities that we're trying to push? Maybe it could be the case that we're understaffed for one specific focus area, and then maybe we have another strategic focus area that's overstaffed. So what we could do is reallocate some of those team members to the understaffed strategic priority. And what we've seen is a lot of companies just don't have that visibility inside of their teams. So it's a very valuable software. And I'm really excited about the opportunity and how we've been implementing it with customers. What's your opinion, Zach, of the strategy collection?
Well, yeah, I mean, I think it's the first time, at least this easily or to this extent, that inside the Atlassian products, executives can now push work down to the people actually delivering the work in a very easy way. And actually, the people who are delivering and executing the work in Atlassian's more traditional products like Jira, Confluence, etc., can push that work back up to executives so they have a good idea of how the work is connecting to the strategic goals of the organization. So I think that's huge. I think it allows you to leverage your existing Jira spend, your existing Confluence spend, Jira Service Management spend, all of your Atlassian products in an even better way, and just saving you money in a bunch of different areas and getting ROI quick, like you said. Another question I've got for you, Riley, is when you first start engaging with a client and they're trying to kind of do one of these Atlassian transformations where they improve the way they're using the Atlassian products, they want to consolidate into the Atlassian system of work. What are the common mistakes that you see of how people are using the Atlassian products today? And how do you set them off on the right foot to be moving in the right direction to fully utilize the system of work?
I think a lot of teams tried to start too big. I think simpler is always the best way to get the fastest up and running, onboard your teams. Because when you get very complicated, you have these very large, complicated workflows, things break, people forget to follow the processes. If we keep a simple workflow in place, of course, making it complicated where necessary, but the simpler is the easiest way to actually get this rolled out and producing ROI. If you dream too big, it will get too difficult. So that's the biggest thing I see with teams is they start off also on the wrong foot. So not engaging an actual expert in the Atlassian system of work and trying to go and develop things without even having a clear plan. And then they end up with unused spaces inside of Jira, workflows that are not followed. And then you have to kind of take two steps back, and rather than starting a implementation, first we're starting with a cleanup because what they built out just was too complicated for their team and they can't even find their work properly, or team members onboarded have no idea how the system works and it just doesn't get adopted. So simple to start, grow as you need and where you see the actual means to scale. But start with the simplest base possible and build from there. And that's typically the best way I've seen it. But a lot of the times we're going in there and teams have started off doing it the wrong way first. And then it's just an additional service that we have to do to start cleaning up, then standardizing, and then rolling this out and retraining all the teams on how to actually properly use the system. Also, with migrations, definitely trying to go for the simplest path forward. Sometimes it's not about building what you currently had in the other system, but actually building it properly inside of Jira Service Management, for example. We're doing a lot of migrations from ITSM tools, and for the whole methodology, let's say of Zendesk, is completely different from the methodology of Jira Service Management. So it's not always like a one-to-one, but let's build out a system that fits your requirements And let's think of it as the Jira service management way rather than trying to think of it as the old Zendesk way. So that's how we've definitely got teams up and running very fast. Of course, you have to bring over what's familiar to the teams, so that way they have memory of what goes where, how everything works. But starting fresh and then thinking about how do we migrate is usually the best way. We've seen those migrations happen. So I think that's my complex answer to your question, Zach. I guess I'll bounce it back to you.
Yeah. Well, actually, since we only have 5 or 4 minutes left here, I think I'll close it out. That's a great answer. Thank you, Riley. So I think the moral of the story here is the Atlassian system of work is vast, it's complex, but it's also very simple if you start off on the right foot and you do things correctly and you don't bite off more than you can chew. And the Atlassian products and collections can cover every facet of your business. That's very important to understand. So you can build the whole foundation of your business tooling on the Atlassian products. And as you grow as a company and as you do more work and standardize on those Atlassian products, that's all going to feed into the Atlassian teamwork graph. That's all going to feed, and then that teamwork graph is going to feed all of those Atlassian platform apps included with your plans, and then the Rovo AI capabilities that Atlassian is putting a continued investment in. So that's where we're at the moment. The system of work is very exciting. And I think it's a great time to be in the Atlassian ecosystem and also using Atlassian products. And if you're only using Jira and Confluence, there's a vast opportunity within your organization to consolidate into the Atlassian system of work and leverage all of the connected capability that comes from building out your business on those products. But we've only got 3 minutes left here. I think if we don't have any more questions, maybe we can give some time back. Maybe we'll give it 1 minute for some more questions. And if we don't get any, then we'll leave everyone to the rest of your afternoon. I hope everyone has a great holiday season and a great new year. And looking forward to kicking off the new year with some exciting Atlassian announcements. Okay, I think we are all set. I don't see any questions. Thank you, everyone, for attending today. My name's Zach. Like I said, I'm part of the customer engagement team over here at Atlas Bench. We are an Atlassian solution partner. Feel free to reach out to us with anything. No question is too small for us. Any questions you have about expanding your Atlassian system of work, leveraging what you have today, even discounts on Atlassian products. We're an Atlassian partner, so we can offer discounts on your Atlassian products as well. But Riley and I are always here to help. And I guess I'll leave it to you, Riley, for your outro.
No, thanks for inviting me today. I think there's a lot of opportunity in the Atlassian ecosystem right now, and the cloud's very mature. So I'm very excited for what's to come and all the new features and functionality Atlassian has to offer. But we're definitely here to help you. I would say start the right way rather than trying to re-engineer the wrong way. So definitely always reach out to us as soon as possible. So fantastic. Thanks everybody for being here. And I guess, Zach, we can close out on that.
Thanks, everyone. See you later.
Bye-bye. Happy holidays.